I do have a question about you about cannabis. You probably don't get many questions about cannabis. So I would like to ask you about your stance on cannabis and then follow up with a following question.
Probably in the past overly policed, but should not be legalized.
Should not be legalized. And is it what is the reasons why you don't believe, or you believe it should stay illegal?
Yeah, now we have an overwhelming amount of data to show when it's legalized, states get more dangerous, it gets messier, more homelessness, more vagrancy, more overdoses, more kids going on drugs, more heroin overdoses. It is a gateway drug, regardless what people say. It's laced with chemicals, with fentanyl, with hallucinogenics. Colorado went from the 10th in carjackings to first in carjackings, fourth in arson to the first in arson, third in rape to the second in rape. I mean, I could go through every statistic. Every state that has legalized weed has seen more crime, more vagrancy, more dropouts, more kids on the social outcast of society.
Would you say that when you legalize marijuana, you can see the lab tests, you can see all the toxic chemicals inside of the cannabis plant, you can see how much THC is in there, how much CBD, what terpenes, if it has limonene, pinene, myrcene, there's lots of there's a lot of cannabinoids inside.
Sounds terrible.
No. It's actually good. It's actually quite unique because there are different strains with different types of benefits. Some people take it recreationally. Some people take it for medical purposes. So why not we legalize it so it's safer for our community, so people know what they're consuming, and also we take marijuana off of the schedule, the drug,
yes, to make it federally legal so you can bank with it. But let me ask you this. So you say, why not? Can you give me an example of any state that has legalized weed and it's gotten safer?
And it's gotten safer? Yeah. So my knowledge is basically based on not necessarily, my question is not basically about about that statistics, but
you
based
said safer. I mean, that would be probably critical,
well,
right?
Well, safer in terms of consumption, in terms of what you're consuming. If it has toxic chemicals.
Yeah, but guess what? You know, people still buy illegal weed despite the fact there's weed dispensaries on the corner in Vegas and in Denver. You don't get rid of the illegal drug market. You only enhance them to go to harder drugs and things they can't get in the store itself. There's more drug use in America than ever before, and we've legalized more drugs than ever before. It's been the great failure of the drug project the last 10 years. Every promise they've made is wrong. Oh, it's gonna weaken the cartels. No, it's not. They're stronger than ever. Oh, we're gonna get all this drug revenue. Actually, not really. There's more need for revenue because of the services that we can't even facilitate because of all the drugs. Or how about this one? They're like, oh yeah, it's better because kids are passing drugs in school. Yeah, now they're passing fentanyl in school, no longer weed in school. And so not only that, the crime, the vagrancy, the homelessness, the defecation, everywhere it's legalized has gotten more dangerous, period. So why would we want to bring that to our communities?
So it's not so that's not what I'm asking. That's not what I was basically talking about here. What I'm talking about is basically the consumption of the safetiness of people who consume cannabis, and also there are lots of good benefits too, in terms of there are a lot of good terpenes in terms of limonene, also pinene. Actually,
yeah. Can I ask you, when was the last time you did weed, man?
Huh?
When was the last time you did weed?
Well, I may not answer that question.
Yeah, I think rather recently.
Hey, but we still respect each other.
We do, and thank you for being a walking commercial to not do drugs. Thanks for being here tonight.